for Kenny too. All right, guys. Happy January 10th. It is Tuesday. A lot of great stuff to talk about today. But before we get rolling, we had mentioned this in coaching this week, and I want to just reiterate it for everyone on the call today. I want you guys to spend some time today, this afternoon, and just creating some one-to-one videos and truly checking in on people. It has nothing to do with sales, it has nothing to do with real estate. It just really comes out of kindness and checking in on people. My godmother was out of electricity for 2 days in Sacramento. I was talking with her. She said 300,000 residents were out of electricity. So if there's people that you can just send them a message, see how they're doing, checking in on people is super important right now, because unfortunately there's a lot of people that are going through stuff. And if you guys are going through anything, please let us know. And if there's anything we can do to help, we would most certainly love to help. So let's get right into it, you guys. I'm going to go to Karina for a quick update from you and teaching moments. So Karina, without further ado, let me turn it over to you.
I'll give my update, and then you want to do guests after that, or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I'll do guests. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. All good. Just hello, everybody. We've had a lot of updates in legal and contracts as of late. I know it's another reminder for those of you who haven't seen it yet. I just posted our legal update with Jean Shrem from last week. I saw Kenny and Jung Hee made a really cute video out of one of the points of it. I think that would be a great place for content, because it's all new laws, legal laws for 2023. And also her thoughts on some of the things that are coming up, which is like the second half of the video, which is even more interesting to me. So that's in the Slack channel, my Slack channel, Karina Oracle Updates. Please watch that. And then if you want to, we can talk on my huddle, go over anything that you might have questions on. And again, just the week before, we touched on it briefly, but the new independent contract agreement with EXP is in effect. So if you haven't read it, please do, so you know what you are signed up for. And that's it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and go around the room. Is anybody here as a guest for their very first time, or team members, you guys have a guest here that you have brought to the meeting? Let's go around the room once, going twice, going three. Hi, Elon, go ahead.
Hi, Kenneth No is joining us today. He just passed his licensing exam last week, and he's looking to join us in the Irvine office.
Love it, love it. Well, congratulations, Kenneth. All that hard work came to fruition. Would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Is it sunny in Southern California?
No, it's actually raining in Southern California.
Yeah, it's raining everywhere.
Yeah, it's raining everywhere in California, it feels like.
All right, well, listen, congratulations. All that stuff you learned was important, but it was a lot of it's not going to be relevant. And so we'll teach you the real way how to build your real estate business, but we are glad that you're here, and hopefully you take some value out of today's session. So thanks for being on as a guest. Let's do this. In regards to content, Karina made a content comment. Iceland is on the road right now, but I wanted to take a minute just to highlight you, Iceland, because that recent video that you posted on TikTok about Zillow and about the different places throughout the country. So last week, look, 500,000 views. Is that correct? Where are we at?
Yeah, honestly, I had to turn like the comments off because people are so offensive. But I'm like, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, so there's actually something I wanted to point out. And one of the lenders who kind of goes to the office in Walnut Creek, I don't know his last name, but it's President George on Instagram. I asked him because he had mentioned something about the TikTok algorithm, and I was like, dude, what is it? So basically, I mentioned 10 different cities. I'm sorry, 10 different cities in 10 different states. And I used the captions. Those captions basically act as hashtags for those areas. So people from all over basically in those states are seeing that just as, and I mean, I don't know how beneficial it's really going to be, but I thought that was really interesting because I had no idea.
Cool. And I love that you said that you're getting negative comments. Perfect. way to shake things up, way to piss people off, and excited for you. This is a great opportunity for you to build off of this, and you got tons and tons of eyes on you. So how many total views has that one video gotten as of today?
I have to look. I think it's like over 500,000.
Over 500,000. And you guys, so when we say like you're one video away from changing, gaining more followers, you think about Lauren Taylor had something like 45,000, new impressions and new followers on TikTok in the last 30 days. You guys, you're one video away. So Iceland, great job. Looking forward to you having a repeat and follow-up hit. So just want to edify you for a second and say great job. Awesome. So let's do this, you guys. Let's get right into the slides. I'm going to go right into here and let's present, and then we will get this rolling. All right, cool. Present now. Oh, that's a weird view. Sorry. Enter full screen. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get right into this. As always, we want to go through and we want to hear community contributions. Maria Dominguez hosted an amazing event this last Saturday. I see things going on. Vanessa Vo, Michael Spivey, the team out in the Stockton area hosted a great event at the college on Saturday. So who wants to talk to me about community contributions and what you're doing in your local areas? Who wants to grab the mic first and go? Joellen, you had your hand up first, so let's go to you and hear what your community contributions are.
Oh yeah, first of all, excuse my dog if you hear him barking in the background. January 26th. So January is National Mental Health Awareness Month. So January 26th, I'm having an event in downtown Folsom at Crystal Basin Cellars from 3 to 5. And this is I'm having a speaker coming from Beautiful Minds up in Placerville. It's a nonprofit organization who helps with, just therapy and that type of stuff, and they're going to come and talk to us. I also have therapy with Rach going to be there, and then I'm just going to have people just be informed on how to have a beautiful mind and how to stay aware of others and how we can help them. And then also I have an event coming up on February 16th, so save the date. I'm bringing the one and the only, the marketing babe, to Sacramento so that we can fall in love with social media now.
Ooh.
For Valentine's Day. So this is going to be a sponsored lunch. And if you know me, I always have to tie everything to a charity. It's also going to be like a call-a-thon, but it's going to be a video content-a-thon. And we are going to raise monetary donations for Loaves of Fishes so we can get some pajamas for the homeless children and adults in Sacramento County.
I love it. So Joellen, your event is going to be on Valentine's Day?
It's February 16th.
16. Okay, perfect. Because we have our year in review meeting on Valentine's Day. It's going to be a huge meeting, so I just wouldn't want you to miss out, and I wouldn't want people to miss out on your event. So I'm glad that it's on.
Yeah, this will be a Thursday, February 16th. So save the date.
Awesome. And here's the thing, you guys, like the ability to lean into awareness about mental health. This is super important, and there's people on the call that have struggled with it. I've struggled with it in my past, and to be able to do something that brings awareness to this, I think it's a really powerful cause. And I think everything that you're doing in regards to community contributions, it's really leaning into your own identity and what comes from the heart. And it shows, Joellen. It really, really shows that you're truly speaking what is your purpose. And it's really good to see how everything's coming together for you. So great job, Joellen. Let's hear from Cynthia Peterson, and then we'll go over to Vanessa Vo next. And if anybody else wants to talk about their community contributions, go ahead, Cynthia.
Hey there. So I'm hosting another investor panel. I'm going to do these quarterly, and it'll be different topics each time. The investor panel this month is going to be on Saturday, the 28th at HQ. And this time it'll be focused on how do we get ourselves to become investors. So more of like a budgeting workshop. So it'll be super interactive. And the second portion of it will be more so all about short-term rentals and what that looks like and why these investors are doing these short-term rentals. And I'll pop the Eventbrite link for you guys there, and let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to see you guys all there. And it's a great way for you guys to bring your investors or agents that you're attracting, whatever it may be. It's an open event to all. So hope to see you there.
Love it, Cynthia. And the first one was a hit, and I'm sure this one's going to be a hit as well. So great stuff. We'll go to Vanessa, and then we'll go to Jen. So Vanessa, talk to us about the community event, what you guys did, and what the follow-up is to that session that you guys just launched on Saturday.
Good morning, guys.
morning.
So this past Saturday, we had a home buyer seminar on campus at the Delta College here in Stockton. It was a really amazing event. I guess I didn't understand the full capacity of, I don't know, what we were doing while we were there, but just the people that we were able to help and kind of connect with. I don't know, it definitely pulled a heartstring because they were formerly incarcerated. They, got released and they're just trying to turn their life around. So I don't know, I get emotional when I talk about it, but it definitely gives me a purpose. And I'm just excited. So we get to come back, but this time we're going to be doing a job fair. So, I mean, if there's anybody that's interested in, getting into real estate or looking to buy or sell, we'll be there.
Wow, I love it, Vanessa. I love it. And once again, something from the heart. Appreciate you. Your rain jacket is super loud when you're talking, but as long as you're dry, that's all that matters. And you're out there serving the greater good. Love it. Jen Oak, let's go over to you. You're still muted, Jen. One more time, Boomer.
Sorry. Hi, guys. Okay, so I am going to be speaking on a all-women's panel on February 7th. All about mother hustlers, but obviously men can come too, and non-moms. So basically we'll be teaching how, basically giving some gems on how to build your business and basically maintain work-life balance. And then the event is free. So February 7th from 12 to 2 at headquarters. The event is free, but we will have a nonprofit there, and all donations will go to the nonprofit called Rebirth. And basically that organization empowers women of color and teaches them how to build wealth, get healthy. They do workshops and community events and how to sustain spiritual stuff. But yeah, so come on by. The link is in my bio and the event is free, like I said.
So if you guys want to get involved with some spiritual stuff, they can make sure that you guys are there. Sounds like you're friends with Kenny.
It's a lot. That organization is amazing. They do a lot, and the mission statement is also in the Eventbrite link.
I love it. Jen, but I know that this has been a long time coming, this hashtag Mother Hustlers. I know that you do not like to public speak, but now you're putting yourself in a position that you're going to public speak. So great stuff. Looking forward to seeing this event. So anybody else have a community event contribution that you want to talk about before we head on? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Moving on, you guys. Great stuff. Let's get into new escrows and productivity for the week. All right, so we got Melissa and Otis on the board. They got an Opcity deal into contract. Julianne Lee Fuentes got another Opcity into contract, and Jennifer Schmidt got her client into contract for $350,000. Since the duo is in the office, since they are partnering on deals and they're going to be partnering on more deals, Otis and Melissa would love to hear from you guys. So let's hear from you. What was your strategy? What worked? How did you take this lead, convert them into contract? Let's hear your guys' high level view from this.
So the lead was actually an old Opcity lead that she was about 6 months down the line. And I had showed her a couple homes in Napa. She wanted a mobile home in Napa, but the space rent is so high there, so it was too much for her. So she was just kind of in the background. She was a cash buyer. So there was a price drop in Vacaville on a mobile home, and I just messaged her like, hey, do you want this? Would you consider moving to Vacaville instead of Napa? Space rent was like $300 less a month. So she was like, yeah, let's look at it. And Otis and I went out there. We had already showed that mobile home to another buyer because it was super cheap. So we were like, who wants this? Does anybody want this? So she went there, she liked it, and the next day we were in contract.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I just showed up and looked cute.
All right,
I don't know about cute, but I mean.
No, Melissa's out here. She's been grinding with this in contract, and now she's hopefully on her way to graduate after these close. So she's just been really working really hard. I think everybody on the team can learn something from her if they're around her for some bit of a time. She's a really hard worker. Mother of two sets of twins, up 21 hours a day, and up in here dragging my ass to work 40 hours a week. So the hard work is definitely paying off. We got a bunch of leads coming in that we converted in. So yeah, Melissa's been rocking it. I ain't did nothing but show up and look handsome.
But yes,
I
super
love that
easy transaction.
I love that partnership though, and I love that the fact that you're following up on old leads, and I like the fact that no matter what, that's a home to somebody, whether it's 80,000 or it's 800, that's a home to somebody, right? And then they have friends and they have people. So way to stay the course. And how did this partnership start to develop?
She just was one of the agents that reached out. I made a post last night that, you know, I got overwhelmed and I was kind of down and I needed to pick me up and I needed somebody to help me with the slack. And she just came in rolling. Like, you know, she was like, hey, like, let's meet, like multiple times. We met at the coffee shop and we just started coming into the office. And, you know, who knew we had a lot more in common that we knew. And I'm just feeding off her energy, man. Like, I really don't have it in me to come up in here. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be up in here all day. And we just been smacking shit, man. We got a lot of shit up on this board. We made another partnership with Kwanzaa. We're gonna be a duo to reckon with, man. So we just trying to support and keep that shit pushing with whoever else want to join the group.
That's right. So create some content in that office. You guys got that nice little corner over there, but good to see it. Melissa also has a really good taste of good music. So you guys will probably hit it off on talking about music as well. So great job.
Can we get some snacks? Can we get some snacks up here? Can we get some snacks?
Yeah,
maybe
Kenny,
a bottle.
Brian, Molly, can we get them some snacks and maybe a bottle and let's get them a case of White Claws for the office there. That is a necessity, but good job to everybody. Next up on the list is Anna Pacheco and Moss. Got in contract for 409,000. Actually, I just saw Vanessa, or excuse me, I saw Anna on Vanessa's screen. Vanessa, if you can turn the mic over to Anna, but don't move because your jacket is so loud. I'd love to hear from Anna. Talk to us about this deal, what worked, how you got your client in the contract. So Anna Pacheco, let's hear from you.
Well, all the glory goes to Moss, who is the client.
Oh, he's right. Oh, Moss is the client.
Yes, Moss is the client. It is his first investment property. He's the easiest to work with. And it's just peachy. I'm just collaborating with him. He's done all the legwork and getting this for him and his other LLC members.
I love it. I love it. So tell us about this. I mean, because that's a goal for how many people want to buy an investment property in 2023 or buy multiple investment properties? What was the flow? How did you find this opportunity?
Yeah, so this property is basically a bro project. So we are planning to buy rehab and we're gonna rent it out. Oh no, rehab first and then we're gonna cash out refinance to pay off the hard money loan. And after that we rent it out and then we get some money already when repeat go to the next property.
So smart, so smart. Starting his own syndication and started with one property in Stockton. So my man, congratulations.
Yeah, this one is actually in Elk Grove.
Awesome, awesome. Well, good for you. Good for the other partners in your LLC. George, or excuse me, JJ, you had your hand up really quick, bro. Do you have a contribution or a question?
No, I just rose my hand because I'm going to add to my portfolio.
Okay. Oh. We figured that, big dog. We figured that. Awesome. Well, Anna, great job. Moss, congratulations. And let's continue cruising on. You guys can mute yourself if you would. Thank you. So next up is Delaney. Delaney got into contract for 649,000. So Delaney, great job. I don't know if you were on the call today. Let me check. No, Delaney is not on the call today, but when you see her, give her a huge congratulations. So great job. Omid, I see you there, big dog. And man, look at the clarity on that picture. Omid got into contract. We got to change that because the Instagram handle still says Lawrence's. I'll change that for you really quick, bro. So Omid, you got into contract this last week, big dog. Talk to us about this.
Yeah, so a very interesting deal. This client, I met them 3 years ago. They went and bought a new construction directly from the builder. So I didn't get a chance to sell them a property from this get-go. But I followed up with them and he said he wanted to buy another property. This was like 2 years ago. And then a year ago, he said he was getting closer. And then a month ago, he said he was really serious and that his friends were starting to buy. And then a week ago, he went and saw properties with my partner agent, which he showed him about 7 homes, and then I took care of all the negotiating and the contract. So we got him in contract. The property was on the market for only 2 days. We went like 75K under list price, which was a little steep for the seller from the get-go. But after a couple counter offers, we got in 40K under list price, and they canceled the first weekend open house just for us.
Love it. I love it, bro. So really great job. Congratulations getting it in contract that far under ask. Who's shooting your video? I'm sure people want to know. You have some great videos coming out. The clarity is really good. And it's good to see you getting on camera more, bro. So tell us, congratulations on this, but who's doing the behind the scenes for you on your new videos?
Yeah, thanks. So I actually went to the Irvine event and I met Connor and his team there. And so Connor Murnane, I think I pronounced it correctly. He did the video content for me, and I'll be driving down to San Diego to do some more content with him next week. So his team is called Video Launch, and so he's actually doing that for agents.
It looks really good, man. It looks really good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank
How many are you planning out for the year?
How many sales or how many videos?
Videos.
So we actually shot a batch of videos. We have like 10 more ready to go. I will say I have a newfound respect for anyone who does reels, because it was a lot of work. In fact, by the end of the day, I was like so burnt out, and I told him, I was like, man, this is not easy, but definitely it has created more traction on my Instagram. And of course, I didn't have any reels before that, so I had to break the ice and get in, and it was a great way by hiring a reels coach. And people said, there's really a reels coach? I said, yeah, for real, there's a reels coach.
Good one. Good one. You know what? I think this is actually a really good topic for a in-person workshop and us diving in, you know, using the different tools and features and captions and all those things. So it is hard work, because let's do this. What is the longest time, and put it in the chat below, what is the longest time it has taken you to create a reel, with editing, with the timing, with the music, with everything? Put what has been the longest amount of time it has taken you to create a reel. So, I mean, love seeing this evolution of your 2 hours. 2 hours, it drained me. Yeah, it takes some time. So put how long it does take you. 2 hours, multiple hours, 2 hours. Wow, 47 years. All right. You know what, Danielle, I hear you. We're gonna be here for support. So keep them coming, you guys. Couple of hours. How long has it been?
Hey, Elias.
Yo, brother, what's up?
Can you hear me? Hey, I figured this would be a perfect time to jump in just for a quick note on the fast booth, and just a reminder about the fast editors. So the fast booth at Jack London is fresh. It's new. We got some new features in there. If you're interested in learning more about it, check the Team Fast exclusive channel on the Slack. In addition, we are re-requesting that when you submit to our editors, that you use the submission form that we've created to kind of keep things tidy. So I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the chat here in a second, but just wanted to bring those two things up. One, we got our fast booth with some great new features. You can change the color in the background, the graphics cycle every hour. We even have a now recording light so that you know when to not bust in and when to bust in. And then I will send the link for the editing submission form. A reminder that we have editors that are ready and able to assist you with editing these reels.
Absolutely love it. And we don't call them editors, we call them shredditors in-house. But let's give Patrick a giant round of applause for everything that he has done to build this studio so you guys could build your brand. We have talked about this. This has been a brainchild for so many months, and to see Patrick's vision, the vision of the company coming together, it is amazing. Now you guys have an on-air light, so when you're in there, nobody could come in. You have the different features. You can put your own logo, your own brand, your own lighting, and just get in there and start creating. There's really no excuse at all for anybody not to get in there, lock themselves in there for an hour, and walk out of there with at least one great video or multiple great videos. So
And
Patrick,
bring your laptop. We discovered that working with Jung Yi last week. All we did was literally just read. We took an hour in there. We cranked out like 7 or 8 videos on the new laws, but probably 20 minutes of that was literally just researching while I'm there. So I suggest, like, if you're gonna create something, go research your articles, pull them all up, go in there, have your laptop right in front of you, read what you want to read line by line, press record, stop, read what you want to read, and so on. It's so simple. It's stupid.
and it's fun, you guys. And then here's what's great about it is that use your own thoughts and your own opinions, right? Like, okay, I read this article. Here's what I think about this article, right? Updating people. It's just so many different things that you can do with that. So JJ, you had your hand up again, big dog.
Speaking of stupid, is there a sign-up sheet or something for that?
There is, and that email went out for the Calendly links and times. We can have Patrick put that out there again.
Yeah, so it's in the Team Fast exclusive channel, and only temporarily is it set just for this weekend. But our strategy with this is we're trying to have this open, like, effectively semi-permanently, with the only carve-outs being for when I'm shooting photos on the other side of the studio, or if I'm doing any videos in there. Aside from that, we want this to be available for you. We don't want this to be like a 1 week a month thing. We want this to be like a almost every day of the month thing available for you guys. So it's free. It's really simple. If there's any questions about how it works, feel free to let me know. But it's pretty. We made it as simple as possible. Jen, I know you had a question in there. The turnaround time. Be a little bit patient. Obviously, I'm working to have our editors get the stuff out as soon as we can. But at the same time, we have people.
Patrick, we lost your audio.
We have people submitting up to 10 videos from all over every office. So just be patient. In exchange for it being a free service, they are working hard. They will get to it. So it's usually around like 2 to 3 business days at this point. So try not to submit anything that you expect overnight. But I would batch capture and submit and see how that works. And to Kenny's point, absolutely. When you bring in your laptop, it's not going to cover your face. It fits really nicely in frame. So if you want to pull up some articles to reference, obviously try to make as much eye contact with the camera as you can. But you can bring your laptop, you can use it for reference, and we also have a feature now where you can hit a button to widen out the frame so that we can squeeze 2 people in a little bit more easily.
That's right. So Patrick, quick question for you, bro. They don't and everyone knows this. You don't necessarily have to send it to the Shredditors. If you did a great video and you go to the Dropbox and you see it and you download it to your device, you could simply use that without sending it to the Shredditors, correct?
Absolutely. There are apps for your phone. There's one called CapCut, CAPCUT, which is free. You can download that right now. You can try editing stuff at your leisure, and we want to afford you that ability. So if you're like, hey, look, all I need to do is trim the part where I touch the button to start it and to stop it, and the rest of the video is fine. You can have it downloaded to your phone and just go ahead and start hitting the ground running. So there is absolutely no pressure for you to send it to the editors. It's just another layer of convenience that you get as a fast agent.
That's right. That's right. Good stuff. And we're probably going to be doing some cool interviews with you guys, conversations, different things. I'm actually meeting with Patrick tomorrow. So excited for what's ahead, and great job for everybody that's been pushing out some really great content from the room. Looking forward to seeing the next evolution of it. So let's go.
Thank you, Patrick.
One more time.
I said, thank you, Patrick and the team.
Well, thank you for going in there and creating. Show us your receipts, you guys. Actually, Jennifer Schmidt wanted to talk about this deal. Jennifer, do you want to grab the mic really quick and talk about this deal? Tell us a little bit about this. I know it wasn't an easy one. So do you want to talk to us about your strategy, what worked? Let's hear from you.
Yeah, so this deal actually, it took a specific buyer. This one needed some TLC. And so, based off of great photos and things like that, we had a lot of interest, but there was many times that people saw it as too much work. But we finally received a great offer from the perfect buyer, and I'm just really, really excited. So I wanted to share with the team.
Awesome. Congratulations. And how long had you been working with this buyer?
I've been working with them for about a year. It was on the market since July of last year.
Crazy. Well, good job. Congratulations. And looking forward to seeing you have an amazing, amazing year this year. So great stuff. Oh, sorry, you guys. Actually, I skipped one. I don't know where my other slide was, but let's get right to it. So fast story of the week, you guys. We are honoring this week Delaney. She's not on the call right now. She is definitely taking the market by storm up in Sacramento, no pun intended. But she has become a community contributor. She's out there creating content with her dog. She's doing rehabs, and we just wanted to give her a shout out. So Delaney, I'll make sure I send this to you. Congratulations on making story of the week. Let's do this. Kenny, do we want to talk about any new marketing updates or any resources other than the Team Fast, Fast Studio in our content factory? Anything else that we want to update the team on?
I mean, all the rooms in Walnut Creek are painted. I haven't really seen that many people in there. It's a great time to use it and have a different backdrop. The market updates channel just has been updated with all the Reels template slides. We're adding San Francisco to that. Outside of that, we're working on setting up an actual podcast series with Patrick hosting it and being the moderator or the person talking to you. And then we're going to bring agents into that. So those are some of the projects we're cooking up right now.
Love it. Love it. And then,
this is probably at least a month and a half out. We're working on building something that's similar to the EXP marketing center, where you can go in and just create your own stuff. We just paid for a service and we're launching that. We're actually getting it built by my good friend that owns the platform that built out the entire EXP Realty's marketing center. But we're getting a new version of that that's in beta right now. So I'm pretty excited about that, where we'll have a ton of different things in there. You go in and press it and it will all be branded. And then we'll make sure everything has like a spot for your logo too, one spot.
Here's what we want to do for you guys in this year is obviously the marketing center, but we want to make everything very easy for you to access, because we know that there's tons of tools and there's all these different resources, but at times people say, I'm just overwhelmed and I didn't know where to find everything, right? So what we're in the works of right now is creating our own intranet to where how's your marketing assets, your tech tools, all the things that you need, like Patrick just said. Where's the link to update my videos for editing? Where's the marketing assets? All these things will be housed in an intranet. That way you don't have to go to all these certain sections. You don't have to bookmark anything. Everything is in there, single sign-on into the account, and everything is housed in one place. So this is evolutionary for me, for us. We've been talking about this for a while. Now we're finally putting those things into work. So I'd say probably by second quarter of the year, that's going to be off the ground and running. So we're really excited about having your own intranet to make things way easier for you guys to navigate amongst all of our tools that we have. Stoked? Cool. Awesome. All right, so let's continue to go through the slides, and let me go back over here. Let me present and full screen. All right, so you guys, I don't know why this is not updating. I updated all of this. Let me exit out of this really quick. So you guys, we ran a competition last week, and the competition, who can tell me what that competition was and what it entailed? Does anybody remember? Vanessa, do you want?
Yes. So guys, the competition last week was you book 3 appointments. Minimum of 3 appointments, and you win Fire and Focus tickets and 1 holiday heat ticket.
Cool. And did you win?
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. So the recipients of a holiday heat ticket as well as Focus and Fire, now both going to be great events. Focus and Fire has the best lineup that I think I've seen on the West Coast, but obviously I'm biased. But me and Kenny spoke. We're like, we would probably pay money to go to this event. But here was the competition. It was from last Tuesday until today at 5 o'clock. So you do have some time, but you had to get me your appointments. And these are the 4 people that have done this already. Sam Butzenbeck, she got, I think it was 3 or 4 appointments. Vanessa, how many appointments did you set? 4 appointments. Monty Cruz sent 4 appointments. And Big Dog Vernon, how many did you set?
I said 3 as of today. I'm going to input the 4th one before the end of the day today.
Beautiful. There was a couple criterias. Log it into Follow Up Boss and log it into Sisu. Take screenshots of that in your Follow Up Boss and send it to me and check it out. So you guys, we still have 6 free tickets to give out. So you have now until 5 o'clock today. I'm hoping somebody wants to take some more tickets and be our guest. Well, Jen just hit me. So Jen said she hit 4 to 5 on Sisu. So Jen, all you have to do is just send me screenshots of those in your follow-up boss, and Jen won as well. So it is anybody's race, and we still have a few tickets to give out, but congratulations to everybody that got those. I'm super excited about both events, you guys, super excited. So ladies, make sure you get your uncomfortable shoes out and be ready to wear those for about an hour and then switch into your flats. We know how that works, but it's going to be a fun event. I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, excited. Let's go back to this.
So Elias, one quick thing. Just heads up, for everyone that wants to go to the event, please make sure you buy your tickets online or reach out to me. We will not be selling tickets at the door. We will not be selling tickets to either events at the door.
Cool. Yeah, and Kevin Magna, you are running security, bro. So don't let anybody try to get past you with, oh, I know that person. Nah, you and Nias are running point on that security, bro. So protect our space, all right? Joellen, you had your hand up, and then we'll go over to Vanessa.
Yeah, I thought the tickets were sold out because I saw somebody comment on your Instagram last night that they tried to buy some tickets, but it showed that they were sold out.
Tickets are
VIP is sold out.
VIP is sold out. Cool. Quick, let me just ask on the call. Put your hand up if you're going to the events this week. Just give me a reaction down below.
Maria and I are roommates. We're dates.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Are you guys staying in Oakland, or are you guys staying in Emeryville? Where are you staying?
Yeah, the Hyatt Place in Emeryville.
Beautiful. Great stuff. And that's really, really close. Vanessa, what was your question or your contribution?
Just to be clear, Fire and Focus is going to be at our headquarters.
Correct. Yep. Yeah. So Fire and Focus is a full-day mastermind. Raquel Quinnett, Justin Mercer, the tattooed realtor, Justin Nelson from Sphere Rocket, Neil Dingra from Neil Holmes, and then Chelsea Wright, and then Lex Orozco from Real Estate Pros. You guys, this is going to be a really, really powerful lineup. So come, learn, ask questions, get a ton of content, because it's going to be a dope session. And then on Saturday, we're going to ball out. We are going to ball out, and that's located at the Bridge Yard. So the first day is at Oakland headquarters, and then the second day is at the Bridge Yard. So it's going to be fun. Kevin, looking forward to you supporting us and running point on that security. All right, guys. Yep.
And just so that everybody knows, because it is a busy week in the office is off limits on Friday because of the event. So if you're needing to meet with clients, meet with other agents, feel free to use any of our other locations. But Friday is not we're going to hang out on this side like we usually do for events. This one's a little bit different. So I just wanted to put that out there in case people need to make arrangements.
Awesome. Awesome. Also, I'm looking for 2 other, let's call them greeters, ambassadors, stewards of the whole entire event for Focus and Fire. George Martinez and Vanessa have been so graceful with their time to say, hey, I'll help out. Just saying hi, schmoozing, here you go, over here. I need 2 other people that would be interested in just helping me.
Hey, Elias, I already got one other to help me out set up and stuff too. So just one more.
Hold on. Too much noise, bro. I couldn't hear a word you said.
I already have another agent helping me out, setting up and everything, so he'll be in with me.
All right, Vanessa, or sorry, Danielle interrupted. One more time, Brian.
I have another agent, Kuhn here, help me set up the stage, seating, take down, tear down. We just need one more.
All right, cool. So then let's just do Steffi, Danielle, and Maria. Cool, we're done. I love it. Thank you, guys. I'll give you the rundown that morning. It's really easy. Go here, say hi, have some fun. Just be yourselves and introduce and welcome people into our space. We'll have some fun with it. But you guys, we are almost at the end of our meeting, but I wanted to ask a question. I want in full transparency. I wanted to ask you guys how your first week of 2023 went. What did you accomplish? Are you still thinking about all the things you should do? And are you getting ready? What was the saying earlier, Molly? You said it earlier.
Getting ready to get ready.
Or are you still getting ready to get ready? So how has your first week been? If you guys can, grab the mic or just put it in the chat below. A lot of times we overthink. We get stuck in the head and then we don't actually do. So George, you had your hand up, big dog. What's up, man? What's on your mind?
Yeah, so my start in the beginning, the first few days of the new year wasn't like hitting the ground running as I had hoped. I felt like my mood was kind of like, damn, I talked this big game that I'm about to dominate 2023, and it was kind of like shit. I wanted to sleep, but honestly, as the weekend got closer and Wednesday came around last week, I was like, you know what? I got to pull it together. I said these were my goals. I don't care. I'm not letting my foot off the gas. So I got an open house, and then I set up some buyer tours this past weekend, and I've been working on 2 separate offers. I'm looking to hear back from a counter today. So I'm hopefully hitting my goal before the end of this week with having 2 people into contract. But I noticed too, even as I was going out on open house tours, that there's hella people coming back to the market. So definitely this isn't a time for us to let our foot off the gas. The offer that I'm writing right now for my clients, it's listed at 2.5, and there were over 100 groups at this open house in Burlingame. So it's literally like everybody's coming back. There was 3 other open houses where we went together with my clients, and we were shoulder to shoulder with people trying to get in the door. So this isn't a time for us to kind of let our foot off or sleep on it. It's really up to us to like double down. And so now just seeing that this past weekend, when I finally got myself out there, I was just like, damn, okay, I really can't sleep on it right now, because while everybody else starts to sleep on it, it's time to get my clients in a contract, really reach out to my database, really motivate them, because everyone's still in this mindset that there's going to be a crash. But I mean, Denitza and I just held an open house on Saturday in San Jose, and we had 15 groups, 10 of which came with no agent and were fully pre-approved, ready to go between now and the next 6 months. So from that open house, we were able to pull 10 leads too. So just kind of following up too. And I think right now, if you feel like you don't have the bandwidth, definitely lean on our team and partner.
Now, let me ask you a quick question. How did you get that open house? I think that there's a story there as well, right?
Yeah, so actually somebody had posted, some guy who's not even on our team posted it in the open house channel, and I randomly saw it maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like, damn, I'm surprised nobody has responded on the team. It was like all these like $1 million, $2 million, 3 listings that he posted. And I had reached out in a group with Denitza, and he actually didn't even get back to us for like hours. So we called him, nothing. And honestly, I kind of was like, fuck this, I'm going to just blow him up. Like, we want to do this open house. This is a goal we set for 2023. So we're getting it done. And he actually got back to us like, I think the next day, and was like, oh, I'm sorry, it's already booked, but I'll keep you in mind for next time. So then when Monday came around, I told Denitza, you know what, we're going to hit him up again. We still didn't hear anything from him. And then we followed up and called him, blew him up again. And then he's like, you know what? Yep. Which day do you want to do? So we did it. And we basically told him like, hey, we do stellar open houses. We're going to like use an iPad. We're going to use the system. We're going to do content. We're going to have XYZ snacks and set this mood and play this playlist. And we'll give you a whole overview of the open house afterward. And so we did just that. And then we actually, a lot of the people that we pulled are either looking at this property that's 2.7, or they're looking within that same community too.
Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let's look at some of these comments down below, because here's the thing, you guys, it is January 10th, right? You have either stepped up and taken massive action, or you're still preparing to get ready. And I don't know what you're waiting for. However, you still have time to fix things, because you're either going to meet each day in repair mode, meaning I'm going to go back and fix the 9th. I'm going to go back and fix the 8th because I didn't make my calls. I'm going to go back and fix the 7th. So you're not getting ready for the day, or you're going to be in prepare mode. Prepare means I'm ready. I'm ready to crush it. I accomplished yesterday. I'm ready for the day. So are you going to be in repair mode or prepare mode? Do not allow yourself to get deep into the year and you are constantly working in repair mode, because you're never going to move forward. You're never going to accomplish the things that you want to. Let's go through this. And JJ, I'll come to your contribution in just a minute. Andrew said, so good, planning his first event. Elisa said, 1 closing, 1 listing appointment set up, and planning my first event as well. Dan says, have mostly kept my house from flooding, so pretty well. Kenny worked 68 hours this week. Most client appointments I've ever had in a single week in over a year. Joelle and 2 buyers approved, but the weather is still crappy. Made calls every single day. Smooth sailing. There's a couple articles in here and a clip from, or excuse me, a link to Kyle Whistle's Instagram post. 1 closing this month pending. closing next month, 2 possible recruits. Maria said that she launched her podcast, video content, great event, storm check-in, 2 video and 2 escrows. Let's see here. Anna says 2 closings, 1 listing taken on Saturday, follow up with appointments from last year that wanted to wait. And Liz said, got motivated to do what it takes to get back in shape. Started sharing my videos on social, but need to focus on doing better quality content and creation. Nia's 3 new clients this month after helping him get pre-approved. And then Vernon says he locked in 2 listings. So for some, the year is shaping up really, really strong. JJ, what was your contribution, big dog?
I was just, as somebody who's not as super aggressive on the sales end, like most of you guys are, I see a lot of people being concerned about what the market's going to do or what the interest rate's going to do. None of that's relevant. I mean, literally none of it's relevant. If you want to sell houses, it doesn't matter what's going on. If there's a crash, there's a crash. You still have to sell houses. And I think we as realtors and lenders and anybody else in the industry, we're way too concerned about something we have no control over. Nobody on this panel can do anything about whatever happens. So just do the work and stop worrying about something we have no control over. I kind of see it a little differently because most of my stuff is investments, but I always wondered why everybody's so concerned about something that you have zero control over.
Totally. I mean, well said. Well said. I love what Kenny said. There's, let's go back to this. There's still 4.6 million sales this year, 9 million sides. Go get one. Cynthia says, if you're feeling down about how the year is going, reach out to fellow agents and don't go at this alone. Control the controllables. You're absolutely right. Jen says a lot of new year, new home people. Let's keep them motivated. You guys, our job is not to go and convince people for all the reasons why they should buy, right? Our job is consistently to find the people that are motivated to buy in this market. And guess what? There's tons of those people out there. You heighten your activities, you're going to find those people. So JJ, appreciate your contributions. Jen and everybody else that contributed in the chat. I absolutely love that. So you guys, don't work in repair mode or work in prepare mode. Do not let yourself fall far behind. It's January 10th. Are you working out? Are you focusing on the things that are going to help you mind, body, and soul? But don't get far behind on your business, because then you're going to look back and like, damn, I wasted January. Well, now you're constantly trying to catch up. You guys, every day, take a small step towards the things that you know you need to accomplish in this business. So here for you guys, tomorrow for Keep It Moving group coaching, we have Patty Goodspeed coming in. She asked if she could be a guest speaker tomorrow, just to give us a high level update of what's going on, the communication we should be having with our consumers right now. And to JJ's point, it's actually a really good time. Because here's the thing, I don't care about what's happening in the world about interest rates. I don't care. And you're never going to hear me concerned about that. I'm going to win, and we are going to win because we'll outpace this market because of our actions. So you guys, I appreciate you guys. And thank you for all of your high level contributions today. Let's get out there and make it happen. I will see you if you're going to be in the Oakland office Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So have a great week, everybody. For the people I don't see, hopefully I get to party with you guys this weekend. So have an amazing, amazing day. Peace. Thank you guys for being here.